Hey, it's Andreas, and let's take a look at the business report from Palantir together. They just had their second quarter earnings here, and let's take a look at the financials. I scroll down to this part, past everything about the product, some old roadmaps, and talk about sponsoring influencer communities to talk more about the services for developers. But let's get right into financials. There are two nuggets here to look for and a big miss in terms of revenue growth. And we can see here that total US revenue grew by 45%. So that's looking terrific. I want to see 40% revenue growth for the whole business, even though I know that management is guided for 30% year over year historically, at least. And we can see that it's the commercial revenue that's driving the growth, while the government revenue is slowing down. This is, of course, very cyclical, and we need to look at government revenue for a full year since budget and spending remaining budget, and there's a lot of different decisions that are going into the US government agencies. And we also need to acknowledge this miss here of total revenue only growing by 26%. So of course, rest of the world is dragging down the revenue growth. Now, historically, the end of the second quarter and the beginning of the third quarter is very slow here in Europe, where I'm from. We have this thing called vacation that we use over here. It's unfamiliar to Americans, but that's when you're off work and you go to the beach, you spend time with family and friends. And during the summer, it's this industrial holiday where everybody's off and not a lot of business is happening. But this starts to pick up again in the end of the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, it's extremely busy here in Europe. Trust me, I'm in sales. All right, so we can see that total amount of customers grew. This is good, but I want to see Palantir selling modules via, for example, Google Cloud, Azure, and just have this as a part of the cloud stack, as well as following into the footsteps of Snowflake that offers collaboration and an easy package for your software on traditional data centers. Palantir needs to be able to address the whole market. They need to be a part of the whole IT stack and be able to sell these little modules, these deals that will allow them to penetrate not only enterprise size accounts, but also small, medium business and corporate segments. Once again, commercial customer count here. This is quite slow. If they had a mid-sized segment, this customer count would explode. But for now, they're only doing business with large companies. This is a telltale sign of this. We can see here a percentage increase of deals closed, of course, very nice. And billings have not increased a lot. They have a lot of backlog. This is another nugget. So you can see here performance obligations. This is basically backlog. This is work that Palantir is contractually obligated to deliver but have not delivered on yet. And this has not materialized into revenue yet. Once it's delivered, once it's been billed, then you get it as revenue, and we, the salespeople, get the commission, and you will see this on the business updates here from the company. So they need to work on some of this backlog and deliver on performance. We can also see here margin for those of you who are worried that this is a management consultancy company, not a software company. Just take a look at gross margin and see that it tells the story of a software company. The numbers don't lie. And of course, some more about operating income here. I'm just going to scroll past this. We're almost at the end here. Revenue growth for the US, once again, great, 42%, fantastic, a great quarter. Now, the rest of the world just needs to adopt more, and they need to start selling in other places than the US. And then we also have the guidance here. I'm not going to go into detail on this, it would make the video too long, but that was that for the financial part of the business update from Palantir. Now, are you like me disappointed? Were you happy with the business update? Let me know your opinion on this quarterly earnings in the comments below. And how do you see the potential outlook for business? Do you think they will deliver? Do you think they will be able to get to at least 30% year-on-year revenue growth for 2022? So many questions, and now it's up for Alex Karp and the team to deliver. That's been it for this video. As always, hope you make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.